What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at 91 Benzema. He is now a second in form in this Team of the Week, and I thought Team of the Week is starting to die now. There isn't a huge amount of players that I really want to have a look at. So the question of the day is going to be, who would you like to see in forms? And what week do you reckon I should stop in-form reviews? Should I keep them going, or should I just bin them off and do more promos? Let me know down below what you think. Let's get into Benzema's review and see how he is. So if we do look at Benzema, he's a 4-star, right-footed, 6'1", low defensive work rate with a medium attacking. He's, what I kind of use him as is more of a centre-forward cam, pretty much like how his position actually is. I think he's more of a link-up player, rather than someone who's going to literally run through the defence, bag you so many goals. He's more of a kind of like an assister / then you pull it back to the edge of the box and he absolutely rifles it. He's got great shooting, pace is a little bit lacking, very little balance, and then just great ball control. He is very much, and I use them kind of like as a group, like Giroud, Benzema. Then there's obviously people who used to be like Berbatov, players who necessarily are not the fastest of runners, but when you give them the ball, they can do some really good stuff. Sometimes, or most of the time, that doesn't really translate into FIFA, and it just doesn't. There's no pace in them, there's no agility, there's no balance, and that just kills them in the game. Real life, you could argue a fantastic player. You can argue different parts of their game is absolutely incredible, but on FIFA, it all matters down to all of them put together. If you've got someone who's great shooting but no pace, not it. If you've got someone with great pace but no shooting, again, not it. You can whack a Chem style on, but if you get someone who's got pace, shooting, dribbling, physical, you're always going to choose them hands down. And Benzema always falls into that category of just not having enough pace. He's got great ball control, good shooting, a bit of passing, nothing too, well, to be fair, he's got 90 short passing, but nothing too fancy. But it's mainly that pace that kills him. Obviously, everyone is looking mainly at a hunter because we've already got 91 finishing, 93 attacking positioning. So obviously, you want to kind of get up that pace still. You could just go straight out with the hunter anyway and just take the pace and hope for the best. It does make him up to 87, but animations will absolutely kill him. I think engine definitely is the best way to go. Just because you put a hunter on him, yes, he'll have 87, but it won't feel like that. Animation, body type, height, other stats will come into play, and I think you'll be wasting the opportunity to get more passing, a bit better dribbling, a bit better agility and balance, and then slightly increase the pace, which makes it more realistic for him, then go all out pace and not really get a huge amount of shooting boost from it because he already has 91. For me, that is an absolute phenomenal finish, and you'll see some of the clips. One of the goals outside of the box, great finesse over the keeper, and it just shows his ability. If you can get him in that kind of sweet spot, he will hit the ball every single time and it will be an absolute rocket. So let's jump into some gameplay and show you what I mean. So with Benzema, what I use him as is more of a cam centre forward. I like to have him necessarily playing as the person who you'd pass the ball to first, you'd then go to the second striker, or vice versa, you'd go to the faster striker and then go with the 1-2 off Benzema. He did have a few moments where he managed to get through a few defenders. Obviously, defensive AI and also a player's AI is always going to be different every single game. Some people may be incredible at dribbling, some people may be great at defending, but you'll find that basically there's always somebody who necessarily can't defend. So you will find games where you can just make Benzema look like absolutely cracked. And you'll see, I think it's this one, we come on the edge, it's a cracking position and it's a lovely finesse across goal. Absolutely stunning shot, and that's some of the benefits you get from Benzema. Maybe not able to kind of just blast through all the defenders, but in terms of shooting ability, there's not really much better in terms of that. He's got a cracking shot on him, and also we managed to get the shot there, didn't quite get the finesse, but we also have a cracking header on him. As we see this corner, I think, you know what, we're not going for left, we'll go for the right hand side and we'll just whip it in as I normally do, go kind of near postish, and it's a little looping header over the top of the keeper. Can't argue with it. He's got quite a few elements to his game. Pace is always one that you take out and put him as like a centre forward cam. I feel like if you get the right kind of momentum with him and learn more of his game style, you'll absolutely do well with him. Do I think he's going to change the team? Probably not. more than likely he's going to be bench, maybe even sub if your team is struggling. But for me, it's a no-go, in my opinion. So if we do go into Benzema, as we can see, we had an 89 to start with, obviously a UCL. He then got a 90 in form with a couple of upgrades, plus what did he get? From he's had a +1, +2, and a +1 again. So he's had 1s and 2s throughout, 2 shooting and passing. The rest are 1s. And if we look at what stats have gone up, +1 on the composure, which is always good, and it's a big stat for him. 92 composure is always a lovely stat, just because you cannot upgrade it. So if we do go with the engine, turns him into a 92 centre forward / cam, or a 91 striker. As we can see, I think this is probably the best chem style you could go for. In terms of generations, Benzema obviously has been around quite a long time, being 33. He was in FIFA 09 as well, so definitely a very, very veteran player in Real Madrid, and literally he's never left. He is a one club team in terms of FIFA generations right now. I'm sure he's probably started somewhere else, but an 83, 84, we had an 87 at one point, 88 left wing, then we obviously got 87, 95, I want to say that's team of the season. I don't think it was team of the year. No, it's team of the season. I was going to say I didn't think he ever got team of the year, but we had a team of the season in FIFA 16. Very, very quiet year in 17. A ultimate scream in 18. We got a team of the season in 19 with, I think that's a Champions League moments, and then obviously last year we got another 97 rated team of the season Benzema. We're already on our way to get him this year. More than likely I can see him with a headliner potentially if that does come out soon. He's definitely in for a shot. I know there is a few other strikers that are definitely on that list as well, but 2 informs already. He's looking very, very good for one, and hopefully we do see a team of the season by the end, just for that high rated. It's always nice to see big boy ratings. Can we see a 98 team of the season Benzema? We've seen 96, or we've seen 95, 96 and 97. This year it's time for a 98 with him. Personally, in terms of links, just to kind of finish off this, Real Madrid wise, they've always got a full special team. We've already got Benzema twice, Courtois has got one, Ramos has got one, road to the final Hazard, Freeze, Casemiro, inform Cruz, road to the final Varane and Isco. We actually have a David Beckham, and I missed actually put him onto the end review. I completely forgot about him. Odegaard's one to watch, which has been upgraded, inform Valverde, and rule breaker or record breaker Rodrigo. Incredible stuff from him. There is a lot of players that you can actually link him with, and he technically is the highest rated Real Madrid player currently on the game, coming in at 125. I think he's dropping in coins now because we are expecting him to absolutely plummet during rewards, so definitely keep an eye out on him. I feel like in terms of kind of like his 90, that's coming in at 71, so it's only a few bit of an upgrade. I probably say this will chill around about the 100 by the end of this week. Hopefully he does more stuff. I want to see him go higher and higher. Can we see a 98 team of the season Benzema? Like I said, let me know down below when you think team of the week is dead and I should keep on doing more promos rather than informs. Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one. Peace.